Bochiknot and Bochiknot.com. My name is Nicole. So welcome back to another Bochiknot Macrame DIY pattern tutorial. Today we'll be going over these cute little fan earrings that I am currently wearing. So they have a reverse teardrop design made using double half-inch knots and with a few large hole beads. Also trim down the fringe a little bit so that it looks kind of like a little fan. So I'm not typically a dangly earring wearer, but I do really like the design of these ones, so I feel like I will be wearing them a little bit more. I have made and posted earring tutorials in the past. If you guys want to see what collection of macrame earring tutorials that I have posted, you can check out the link in the video description below. So I use 2mm cotton cord to make these earrings. 1mm or 2mm is typically a good size to make jewelry from. You will also need some large hole beads and some earring hooks. I use some rose gold beads and some rose gold earring hooks just to match with all the pink. So if you don't have large hole beads or you don't want to include them into the earrings, you don't have to use them. You can skip over those sections and just continue making the earring entirely with macrame. So just wanted to let you guys know that if you do want more tutorials like these, I do post an additional video tutorial weekly on Patreon. So if you're looking to get more variety on tutorials to choose from, or you just want to do them all so that you can get to an advanced skill level quicker, then by all means join my Bochiknot Macrame community on Patreon, and if you're interested, check out the link in the video description below. And with that, let's begin.
Before we begin, you will need some materials and supplies. I've used a 2mm 3-ply cotton cord to make the earrings, along with 6 large hole beads. My beads that I have are 3mm holes so that you can thread through 2 strands of these 2mm size cords. So if you don't have 2mm size cord, another option is if you have multi-plied cord, so 3-ply or 4-ply in 3mm or 4mm, then you can use one of those plied strands of cord as one strand to make these earrings. So once you have all your recommended cord lengths cut, then let's get started. So now that you have cut a total of 6 strands of cord, 3 of them will be used for one earring. So taking a strand of cord at 40 centimeters long, thread it through the hole in the earring hook. Then taking the second strand of cord, we're going to fold it in half and make a reverse lark's head knot onto the left side of the cord hanging down. Then taking the third strand of cord, we're going to repeat the same thing but on the opposite side. So folding the cord in half, make a reverse lark's head knot onto the far right vertical cord. Then taking the first bead, we're going to thread it through the middle 2 vertical cords. To make it easier to thread the cords through, tape the ends of both cords tightly and then thread through the taped cords through the bead. Once the bead is threaded through, then take the tape off. So now we're going to make a series of double half-hitch knots on both sides. Starting with the right side, using the far right cord as an anchor cord, use the next cord to the left as a working cord for a double half-hitch knot. Then repeat the same thing again with the next cord to the left as a working cord onto the same anchor cord for another double half-hitch knot. Now repeat on the left side, mirroring what we just did on the right, using the far left cord as an anchor cord and the next two cords to the right as working cords for two double half-hitch knots. An upside down teardrop shape should have formed, and then we're going to end this pattern with one more double half-hitch knot using the two anchor cords. Then on the far right cord, thread through one bead. To make it easier to thread through the bead, you can tape the cord ends again. Then using that cord that you threaded a bead through as an anchor cord, take the next two cords to the left as working cords for two double half-hitch knots. Then repeat the same thing on the left side, mirroring what we just did on the right. Once the left side is done, make one more double half-hitch knot in the center with the two anchor cords on both sides. Last but not least, we will cut the fringe to your desired length and also comb through them so it gives it a fluffy texture. If you are using a multi-plied cord like I am, unravel the individual strands first before combing through them. As you can see, I'm trying to unravel the individual strands first before I comb through them. And then lastly, we will trim the fringe once all of them are combed through. Continue combing through all the strands of cord on the left side and on the right side. Then lastly, we're going to trim the fringe to your desired length. You can leave them longer or shorter depending on what you prefer. Once this earring is done, repeat all the same steps onto the second earring hook and you have a pair of earrings. And just so you guys know, if you guys want to learn macrame quicker and you like this structured video lesson format, you can check out my structured video macrame course that includes over 40 different lessons, including DIY patterns and best practices on how you get from a beginner in macrame to advanced. So if you guys are interested, check out the links in the video description below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more videos. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time.